Action!
My name is Seth, and I'm here at the Outdoor Adventures Bike Shop. I'm going to go through the ABCs of basic bike maintenance, fleet check for a geared bike. And the ABCs are, of course, air, brakes, and chain. This here is a geared bike, a touring-specific bike. First of all, we're going to go over the air, which will be the air pressure in the tires. And most tires will have the desired PSI written on the sidewall right along here. So if you're wondering what to pump your tire up to, check that. And then you want to kind of spin the tire, check for cuts, punctures, worn down thread or tread, worn down sidewall. That checks out. You want to move to brakes. Brakes be positioned on the rear and front wheel. Then you want to kind of hit your brake levers. Make sure that your brake pads are hitting securely, evenly on both sides. Make sure they're not too high. If they're too high, they're going to rub on the tire and potentially damage the tire. Next up, lastly, is the chain. Chain is right here. Kind of is what makes the bike go forward. And for chain, you want to make sure on a geared bike that everything is shifting correctly. Just kind of play around with your brake, or not your brake, but your shifting levers. Kind of cycle that up and down. You want to make sure your chain is hitting the top and the bottom, not skipping, hopping, or not shifting at all. If that checks out, then you're good to go. Now on the front derailleur, same system. Just kind of cycle the chain up through the 3 chain rings in the front. If that all checks out, then the bike is ready to be put back on the line.
What about those wheels and the quick releases?
The quick releases. Now these specific wheels have what's called a quick release mechanism, which means that for storing and transporting the wheel, you can easily take the wheel off. What you want to do is essentially push your brake arms together, detach those, and then take the quick release lever down here, loosen it up, unwind one side, not too far else it'll fall off, and then remove it, and essentially you've removed your front wheel. To put it back on, these little claw hands right here are called dropouts. You want to make sure it's securely the dropouts on both sides. Tighten one side to about hand tension, not too tight, so the cable won't actually bend up. Well, not the cable, but the lever right here. Not too loose, so it won't kind of flop around and not hold the wheel in. You want it to be about hand tension, or to leave a slight imprint on your hand when you push it up. Then you want to squeeze your brakes together, reinsert this piece,